Okay, traders. Yes, welcome to a quick market outlook on gold. So this is Gold Spot and it is analysis for the coming week, and this will be from 27th of October to the 31st of October. So it's just a 5 days market move on gold, and we're going to do what we call the technical analysis, whereby I'll be considering the levels of support and resistance. I'll be considering the levels of what we can call the horizontal levels of support and the horizontal levels of resistance, and the dynamic levels of support and the dynamic levels of resistance. Also, I'll be reading the candles and the candlestick patterns, and I'll be doing the wave counts as we see in the charts here. So under confluence of all these factors, I am able to provide the probable direction on gold in the coming week. So make sure that you do your own analysis, and also make sure that you watch analysis from other traders. And this analysis will be from monthly time frame, then I'll be going down to the 4-hour time frame. And in the 4-hour time frame is where I provide those key levels to consider for taking trades now in the coming week. So make sure that you watch this analysis until the 4-hour time frame. So I'm in a monthly time frame, and now looking closely, now this monthly candle started with a sort of bullish momentum. Now there was a serious push to the upside, but in the current week now we have seen there were some rejections to the downside. So we expect now, when we move to the weekly time frame, now the current weekly candlestick is just a bearish candle. So now it has been several weeks in the past we have never seen the bearish candle. So it has been now 3 weeks or 2 weeks consecutively, so we have never seen a bearish candle. So now this week we have seen a bearish candle in the weekly time frame. Now we are going to see that, but what is important is we have this level of resistance here. So price was approaching the level and we have seen a sort of rejection. So it's not just full forward that maybe price is going to move to the downside from this level. No, but in lower time frames now we will see clearly what is expected now around this level. So we are pushing toward the third wave, and actually it is now the 5th of the third wave. So now basically 6 days are left for the monthly candlestick to close. So we'll see now what will be the final formation in the monthly time frame. Then straightforward in weekly time frame, let us see what is happening here. Okay, so looking more closely in weekly time frame, we see we have several wave counts to the upside. We have now the 5th of the 3rd. So at least we are going more deeper in lower time frames. But now apart from that, we see we have the drawings here. I have this 3 swing to the upside, another 3 swing to the upside, another 3 swing to the upside. So this is an alternative count, whereby in lower time frames it will help to guide us with an alternative market move. But going more specific with the candlestick formations, we see here we have a bearish candle now this week. So now it has been several weeks back, we have never seen a bearish candle. So actually at least this week we have touched a bearish move. Okay, so now having this formed, it is an indicator that around these regions we may have sellers who will come into the market and they may push price to the downside, but we cannot highlight exactly how far price is going to push to the upside at this time frame, but lower time frames may tell us now what will be the expectations. But basically we still expect to have the 5th wave to the upside, because we have the 3rd wave, and this current push to the downside is expected to be the 4th wave. So we may still expect to see the 5th wave being formed to the upside. But this is with the primary projection. With the alternative projection, price might have been completed the 5th wave at the current price level, but this is not going to be discussed in this analysis. So going down to the daily time frame, let us see the details. So as we go deeper, now we see there are a lot of wave counts, there are many drawings as well. So actually looking here, we see now on Tuesday, it was on Tuesday now, there was a serious bearish move, and actually it broke below this level of support. So currently price is playing below, and it was now in a form of sideways move. So actually straightforward looking on the current formation, we may expect the beginning of the bearish move actually is here now with these current weekly candlesticks. Now we may see now all of the candles were just holding below this bigger move, so we may just draw a conclusion of the beginning of the bearish move. And by considering price being below this level of dynamic resistance now, so price is expected to continue pushing to the downside with just an overall picture. But going more specific, we see we have those two levels of static support and resistance where price is trading currently. Okay, so with this formation, we are just expecting to see price either pushing down strongly or pushing to the upside strongly, depending on whether price is going to break above this level or is going to break below this level. So those two levels are the most important levels to consider in the coming week. So in most cases, we see prices holding sideways, so anything's going to happen when price break above those, break above or below the mentioned levels. But with the overall formation now, the conclusion or the most expected direction is the upward move, because as we have seen in weekly time frame, we still expect to see price completing the fifth wave to the upside, and it is just the fifth wave of the fifth wave of the third wave. Now for those who know Elliott wave principle, I'm sure they understand exactly when I'm saying the fifth wave of the fifth wave of the third wave. Okay, but with an alternative count, price is expected to be completed all the formations at this region, but I'm not recommending the alternative count. Okay, so going to the final time frame now, the 4-hour time frame. So in 4-hour time frame, we see things are getting even more clear, whereby currently we have this swing to the downside, which is expected to be the fourth wave being completed here. So those current move to the upside, so this current move to the upside, we see we had this swing to the upside, another swing is being initiated here. So actually, if the fourth wave was completed right at this level, so all these other formations here, these are just the beginning of the fifth wave to the upside. And just when you pinpoint more closely here, you will see we had this level of resistance developed right here, and price is trading above this level. So this might be another indicator of the possible price move to the upside now around this region. And also, in addition to that, we can just go more closely by highlighting the candlestick formations. So we see now we have this bullish railway track. We see these two candles now. These are also the clear indicators of a possible price push to the upside from this level. And now if you just link with what was highlighted in daily time frame, we have this level to the upside, the resistance, and the level to the downside now, the support. So in most cases, those are the key levels to consider next week. So you'll just making your long-term trading decisions next week by considering these levels. So actually, we expect any price movement now above 4,200 will decide for a possible continuation push to the upside, with the first targets now around 4,360. And now any price push below 4,000, it will be now an indicator of a possible continuation of price push to the downside, with the targets around those recent levels of support and resistance. Now we see those levels right here. So okay, now how are you going to trade next week? Okay, so next week now, your trading decisions will be based on buying gold. So now we'll be considering buying gold right after opening of the market, with the first targets now around 4,200. And then once price has broken above and further buy confirmations are formed, you'll be considering buying more to the other levels of support, resistance now around the levels of 4,360. So those are the targets, and if price will break further to the upside, we may continue buying gold. So that is the primary projection, and I mostly recommend considering this direction. Alternative projections will be provided. We share updates on our website www.asamforex.com and also through our Telegram channel. So you can also visit our Telegram channel, that is ASAM Forex. So we have the Telegram channel right here, whereby you see this is the discussion group, has very few people, but actually we share updates like this one in the past week, whereby was one among the beautiful movements happened this week. And also we have other people who are sharing their opinions. Now we have some trading opinions shared here, so you can just join Telegram channel and join the discussion group, whereby we share these beautiful updates. So thank you for your time, and I hope you have enjoyed the analysis. So you can share this analysis to other traders, and also you can write anything in the comment section if you have any addition, and you can like this video. Thank you, and have a powerful weekend.